Hey, Gavox here. So the AP update is live. 18 AP on offense, as you see up there. Defense, we're up to 20. We're gonna go through the different powerful combos that you can go through on. We're gonna focus mostly on next gen. Previous gen, I know Escape Artist isn't nearly as powerful. You're gonna have to do a lot of man beating stuff like route text. You're gonna have to, do a little bit of that on previous gen in order to be better in pocket passing. There's some good escaping out there with mobility there in previous gen, but really we're going to focus on next gen here. So we all know how powerful Escape Artist is, and Escape Artist is in the sort of spot where I almost feel like it's going to be gone soon with the amount of people complaining, and usually EA really listens to the comp dudes, and a lot of the comp dudes, a lot, and non-comp dudes, just like regular people who play online like myself. It's Escape is kind of crazy. Escape is one of the more powerful abilities we've ever seen in Madden, and I think the community has finally gotten sick of it. For a lot of the year, the community is like, you know what, okay, whatever, deal with it. You could contain it. You guys saw my last glitch video where I showed how to glitch out all zones and escape out the pocket and just do stupid crossers or C routes or whatever. Get guys to the sidelines and then nobody plays it in zone coverage. So you got to play man or whatever match. So anyways, offense. Let's talk about that first before we go to defense and where the game is. I think I would just use Escape now. I really think it might be gone. They might do another poll, RG said. I think it might be gone in a week. I really do. So use it now while you got it, unless you don't want to spend the training. Or they might get some training refunds, but a lot of people say vault it like it's Fortnite. So there's that potential here going forward, and get rid of it. Make it untenable. Make it 20 AP to use, so that way you literally can't even fit it on your squad. But let's talk about that. For now, Randall Cunningham, he gets Pass Lead Elite, Pass Lead Elite, Escape Artist, and then crazy enough, he also gets Hot Route Master for 3 AP, making it 18 AP. So Randall Cunningham, something we previously only had on Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning as a Escape Artist quarterback kind of sucked because it's lower end other abilities like agility, acceleration. It wasn't as good, I recall. A change of direction as Randall Cunningham. So this quarterback is going to be crazy. All these quarterbacks now getting all three of them together. It's just unusually powerful, right? So you just Escape Artist out, Hot Route Master, whatever, crosser, post pattern, double move, whatever. If you're facing man coverage, you could also, if you don't want to do that, you could run a route tech on a wide receiver if you're comfortable and you don't need Hot Route Master. I think people in bunch don't really need it as much because a lot of the routes are already just powerful as it is in just the standard bunch formation. So a route tech would actually be better against the people running a lot of man defense online. You see a little bit of match, but it's mostly, I'd say 50-50 man and zone, and maybe a sprinkling of match in there occasionally. But I will say match is starting to take up a little bit more of the meta, so definitely have match beaters if you can. I will say EA made match much more powerful this year during the year than when it started off. When the year started in match, it was terrible. But now match it's actually kind of hard to one play. The one plays that we were using just a few months ago, they stealth patched them out. So it's been strange. I actually don't know, outside of some very peculiar formations, I don't know any trips that end one play against matches anymore. Right? If anybody has one, let me know in the comment section. You could basically have to beat it just going down the field with crossers and stuff, which is weird because I used to be able to one play that thing like that. So EA's really buffed the heck out of match over time here in 22, it feels like. So anyways, I think Hot Route Master and Randall Cunningham is what you want to do. If you don't go with an Escape Artist quarterback, though, say you want to go Joe Namath, just under the pocket, maybe you want to do because he's got the best gun animation for Slinger 1. You want to go Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, stuff like that. So if you can activate him, I do think. Let's just activate him for example. So that's 7 AP. You got 11 AP left. If I were to go to 11 AP, then I would put a little bit of route tech. I would definitely use a post up, probably on my guard and both my guards. I'd probably use it on. You could use it on your tackles too if you want. You could throw it on both guards, though. You could use the Warren Sat for 1 AP. Otherwise, you could throw a 2 AP guard out there if you wanted to. I'd have to just imagine my Warren Sap is promoted to right guard 1 right now, so I don't do it. Anyways, you could then go with a short and elite on Fryermuth. I would have at least 1, maybe 2 route techs because you got so much AP, you can afford it. You could go here. I would go deep out elites potentially. You can activate your running back here. You could throw, I think, Jukebox Bulldozers are incredibly powerful. So whoever you have at running back, you can activate it with that. Let me think. What else do I want to do here? Like, there's so much AP you can put on offense now. It's like I don't even know if I need this short end lead. It's nice for getting separation, man coverage, and stuff on the tight end routes, but it's not like glitchy. Tight end routes aren't nearly as good as they used to be, at least on next gen. So you can throw like 1 or 2 AP on your halfback. Say we'll throw like 1 AP on Dickerson, then a deep out elite on like Cooper Kupp and Randy Moss for another 2, and then I got the what is that? 1 AP left. What do I even want to? Maybe throw an identifier on Joe Namath. Identifier is very underrated, so I would definitely use identifier then on Joe Namath. If this was my thing. Oh, long range Deadeye. Maybe long range Deadeye. Yeah, I think you go long range Deadeye and identifier then. Identifier because like people like to like mix up where their user is. I would go that. So like long range Deadeye, equipped. Identifier if I were going for a pocket passer, because people can like, you know, just jump at a random guy. It's better to read it before the snap because people aren't used to going against guys with identifier. Yeah, so if I go identifier, I'm at 16. Put 1 on my running back and maybe another route. I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. With that one last, those 2 couple, maybe, yeah, both of them on a running back. You know, jukebox, and then like a backfield master to get more separation on Dickerson. Otherwise, yeah, I feel like that's it. Otherwise, I get rid of my Freiermuth and go with another route running ability on my wide receivers. So that's kind of how I'd set it up if I didn't want to go with escape artist. On defense here, what I'm running is a lot of those, you know, they're so powerful. These built-in abilities. Like his built-in abilities, 3 AP, you get it for 2. Or Jimmy Graham, Sean Chancellor, Sean Taylor, 2 AP you get for 1. I'm going with deep out elites because I play mostly zone, but I actually might have to switch out of zone. I kind of want to see if deep out elites work in match coverage. I haven't really played a lot of match this year. I think one time I did play match, and I did see it light up and knock the ball out. So match might be okay if I have these deep zone knockouts. Otherwise, I have film study. I think film study is kind of underrated right now. Basically, if you go against somebody that spams the same play over and over, you'll be able to see it the 3rd time it happens in a quarter. So if they're just beating you with the same run, you'll be able to like run commit. Or if they're beating you with the same like verticals, but they make a couple hot route adjustments off of it, boom, you now have a verticals counter. You know exactly where they're gonna run the ball. This is actually won me games in like the end of the 4th quarter when they're driving. I'm like, okay, yeah, now I know they're gonna run this play to the sidelines because like really people only have a couple setups for their plays. A lot of players play online. And the thing about film study is apparently it's evident to the offense. I haven't played against anybody using film study, but apparently they can see it and when your film study is active. So that gets them in their mind. And then once they're in their mind, they start audibling out to like other plays that they choose, and they kind of like they come up with one thing, then they got to go to another thing, and it kind of like I know it's a lot of AP, it's 5 AP, but it gets them out of their rhythm, and I feel like that's kind of important. Now it's not gonna win you games on its own. I don't think it's the most powerful ability, but it keeps people from just spamming the same play over and over, and I think that's got a value of itself. And I don't think it's good for the game personally. This and Omaha I think are awful. Being able to see what your opponents are doing, I think is the worst idea EA's really ever implemented. But while it's here and while we can take advantage of it, we're gonna do it, right? It's not our fault that the game's not balanced. It's not our fault Escape Artist is crazy overpowered. We're gonna use it while it's unbalanced because everybody else is using it against us. Now, if you don't use it, like I said, Escape Artist, I'll shake your hands. Film study, it's not nearly meta, so we'll see. I don't know. A lot of games, film study, I will say, has just been absolutely useless for me. So it's like one of those like absolutely mega powerful ones, and there's other games where it just literally has done nothing because people have gone with different formations. But a lot of times, if people go different formations or different plays, or like they're just like one play and you the whole time, you can't really get enough plays off to really see what they're doing. I feel like those games aren't maybe as hard. I feel like if people that go for like formation and formation, like if they're switching from like the gun bunch tight end, gun bunch, the 2 tight end sets where they do the wheel routes, I mean that's just, it's kind of predictable what they're doing, but like you know what they're doing already, and you can't stop it, right? Because like you just can't stop a low point wheel route in this freaking game, and it's stupid, it's sick, it's disgusting. So anyways, I'm running unpredictables, which I don't know. I'm so on the fence about 4 unpredictables. I added a acrobat to Kam Chancellor, but I might just go back to like edge threat elites. But the thing is, right now, I feel like edge threat elites are great for the under pressure chem because like they'll miss passes sometimes, and that has literally saved me games under pressure on the edge threat elite. But like a lot of times I just have my guys in contains, but if guys are doing the double team escape out the pocket BS, then I can't really run contains anyways, and they're just gonna get around me, so it's kind of like wasted AP. So really, it's a tough thing to have. Randy Moss mid zone KO as my nickel corner. Is he 2 or 3? I completely forgot. He's only 2. It might be okay, but it's really not worth it because like mid zone KO is only 1 AP on a zone guy, or is it? Yeah, it's only 1 AP on a zone guy anyway. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are running. Anything that I'm missing that you guys think is just like incredibly powerful. Overall, I feel like I've run against a lot of the same stuff. Inside, I got away from inside stuffs. I feel like inside stuffs they helped, but like people are still running inside zones straight at my inside stuffs, and they weren't really getting off blocks. So if I got rid of like the acrobat and Kam Chancellor that I'm paying full price for, I might just throw 2 inside stuffs back on my DTs, which are Aaron Donald and Mean Joe Green. So I don't show off this Elroy Hirsch right here. Here are my actual DTs. I'm mostly in a nickel package. I sub in Sean Taylor at sub linebacker. So these are my 2 sub linebackers with this Julio Jones playing over the top with this acrobat and deep zone knockout. I mean, Julio Jones is like the best bargain safety in the game. He's 6'3", and he's got all these things. 4 AP reduced to 2. 50% for like 2 of the best abilities for a deep safety possible. So overall, that's kind of what we're looking at right now for unpredictables. Unpredictables, I feel like, are only a slight step down from inside stuff against the run too. They still shed, but that's kind of what I'm running. I don't know. Let me know what you guys. It really depends what you're running 335 wide. I'm in a dime 236, but dime 236, I feel like it's sometimes just not good enough, and I might need to switch out of it. And I don't know. I don't want to go back to like 245 odd, what I was in the beginning of the year, because I played so many games at 245 odd. Then it became meta, and then I kind of got like of it. Dollar, I could go with $1 too, but I could get run on and toted on in $1. So then I go back to just 335 wide. Like it sucks that there's so little defensive creativity in this game sometimes. But that's what I'm running because I'm playing a lot of zone, deep zone knockouts. All right, let me know what you guys' setups are. Previous gen, next gen, make sure and identify in the comments what you're running and what generation you're on. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I will see you tomorrow.